Hello users, this is Mr. Shiny. This is episode 70. From our last game we played, we already defeated the San Francisco Giants. So we're gonna head to our third and final game. So here we go. So we're heading to our third and final game with the San Francisco Giants, and here we go.
A very happy Father's Day to all you dads out there from us at Inside the Show. Here's what happened around the league on Saturday. Starting out in the NL West, Rich Hill got the W, his 11th this season, as the Dodgers defeated the rival Giants 2-1. He is currently in the top 5 in the NL in wins. The Texas Rangers totaled 11 hits as they bested the visiting Rockies 6-1. Jason Kipnis plated 5 on the day with 2 big flies as Atlanta got past the Padres 10-6. The New York Mets pounded out 17 hits in this one as they got a road win against Arizona 11-7. They now have 5 straight wins. The Philadelphia Phillies grabbed 13 hits in the game as they took a victory against the Brewers in Milwaukee 8-1. The Pirates totaled 13 hits as a team as they grabbed the win against the visiting Reds 8-7. Max Scherzer picked up win number 8 this year as the Cardinals beat their rival Cubs 6-1. As of today, he is in the top 5 in the National League in strikeouts. The New York Yankees hit 3 long balls as they beat the visiting Rays 5-4. Bert Blyleven collected his 8th win overall as Toronto took care of the Nationals 4-3. The Miami Marlins combined for a 4-hitter as they beat the O's in Baltimore 8-0. The win was their 5th straight as a team. The Chicago White Sox pounded out 17 hits in this one as they bet.
Daytime baseball here on MLB Network. Should be a fun Father's Day matchup between the San Francisco Giants and the Los Angeles Dodgers. The Dodgers are looking to make history here today. Can they break the all-time winning streak record? We'll see right after this. Alex Wood, a lefty from North Carolina, gets the starting assignment. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Boy, this guy was unbelievably good in this last one. Struck out a ton of guys in an amazing performance, and all of his pitches were working. Let's hope he brings that A game back with him in this one.
Ready now, Wade Boggs. He will lead this one off today.
Good afternoon for San Francisco, third baseman.
Pitch on the way. Underway now in the Sunday finale as the first pitch today is taken for strike 1. Dero, Danny, this LA Dodger ball club as they enter play here this afternoon. They come in unbeaten and playing well here in the early going.
Matty, this is the best team in baseball right now. I mean, just a double-digit winning streak that, I mean, maybe happens to 2 or 3 teams a year you get this hot. This team is rocking in all facets right now, and they're a fun watch.
And here's how the visiting San Francisco Giants line up in this one. Thoughts, Dan? Who stands out?
I'm looking to see if Anthony Rizzo can turn it around. He's really been struggling, hitting under 200 over the last 10 games. He doesn't usually go into these long droughts, but right now he's truly in one. Let's see if he can turn it around in this one.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. This one's flared out toward left. And that'll get down for a base hit. And he'll pull into second with 1 away.
Somebody's going to be icing their thumbs after this game. That's a jam sandwich,
really
but
good.
able to mix in a nod.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball. Ruth playing here in his age 26 season. His contract is set to expire at the end of this season, so he may end up hitting the market this winter.
I'll tell you what, boys, I'd like to be this guy's agent. He's approaching free agency. He's one of the best players in our game. He's lived up to everyone's expectations, and I expect him to get absolutely paid this offseason.
And he's up to third safely now with 2 gone in the inning.
Batting fourth.
Wood sets. Here comes the first pitch. Takes a knee-high fastball. Calzado on third with 2 out. Blackman behind, no balls and 2 strikes.
Hey, down 0-2, he better be leery of this guy's nasty changeup. He has the ability to bury it down and away or down and in wherever he wants to. So you got to be on point with this one.
Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Giants leave 1. Nothing for the Giants in their first try. The Dodgers' first swings are next. You're watching MLB Network. Warren Spahn gets the start for San Francisco in this one. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, so far this year, this guy hasn't pitched very well on the road. He's actually struggled on the road, so it'll be interesting to see if he can turn that around here in this one.
At the plate, Gerard Dyson. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading off for the Dodgers, center fielder.
Forcing fastball, curveball, slider, changeup. All right. Gotcha.
First pitch on its way. Flipped out the other way towards short. And a close play at first, but a great stretch that time as they get him by a step for out number 1. And I thought this might happen based on how close that play was at first. The skipper's out of the dugout, and it looks as though he might decide to challenge that out call.
Yeah, he may, Matt, but I think he'll see what his replay guys think first. Looking at it again, man, I can't tell for sure.
Sadly,
if he was
I think I'm out.
Tough call.
If the umpire said I'm out, I'm not really surprised.
So here's the signal from the bench, and they will indeed ask for the play to be reviewed. So the umpires will get on the horn with the replay operations center in Manhattan and attempt to get a definitive answer on this play.
The Dodgers have elected to challenge.
All right, we'll take one last look at it here. The question is there enough video evidence
really
to change the call to safe? And wow, from that look at it, I think he did beat that throw. This challenge might work out for him.
The decision appears to have been made as the headset comes off, and the runner is safe. So the call is overturned. The runner will stay at first base, and they maintain the right to challenge further plays going forward.
And the batter ruled safe.
Here's the shortstop, Yunel Escobar. High in the air out to center field. Blackman is under it. He's got it 1 away. Now at the plate, Justin Turner having a very nice year, currently second in the NL batting chase. From the stretch. Line drive to left.
Damn.
Is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now.
Batting fourth, right fielder, Giancarlo Stanton.
So it's a runner at first with 2 gone, and set to stand in the ultra dangerous Giancarlo Stanton.
Come on.
Here comes the first pitch. In the air to center field.
Damn.
Deep back at the
Go
center
long,
field.
go
Back
deep.
he goes,
And
but
it
this
is
gonna be
out of here. Nice. Nice.
A long 2-run homer off the bat of Giancarlo Stanton. Home run number 57 thus far. And the Dodgers move in front now 2-0. What a blast that was. So here it is again, accompanied by show track. Great exit velocity, and the projected distance comes back at over 470 feet. An impressive thing to watch when it happened, and even more impressive to quantify with the numbers.
Excuse me. I was drinking my milkshake.
Batting fifth.
So here's
Left
Matt
fielder.
Kemp now.
Matt Kemp.
And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right. Danny Dero, this Giants team, as they begin play here this afternoon, they come into this one in need of some kind of spark to turn them around as they find themselves in the midst of a 5-game slide. This is line to left. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. Oh, and the throw back in is a wild one. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
One team's dream inning is another team's nightmare, right? That's their 3rd hit of this opening inning. This one a double. That's got to have the pitcher pretty upset out there, and the manager wondering how long he's going to go in this one.
In now, Danny Valencia. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. The sights and sounds of a day at the ballpark. Oh, my goodness. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Anthony Rizzo stands in now, and he's looking to snap out of what's been a rather dry spell at the plate.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Rizzo out in front here as this is pulled foul into the seats in right. Wind up and the 0-1 fouled off.
Little guessing game going on right now. Being late on that fastball after the change, he had to be sitting off speed right there.
A ball and 2 strikes to Anthony Rizzo. The 1-2. Swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
All right, guys, here's the defensive alignment for the Los Angeles Dodgers. And let's focus on Giancarlo Stanton right now. Looks like he's chiseled out of stone out there. The outfielder, I know he has light tower power, but he's also helpful on the defensive side and possesses a strong arm in the outfield.
Next to bat for the Giants, Matt Duffy, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Here comes the first pitch. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
Hey, that was a nasty pitch right there. It's the depth of his sinker. Sometimes it's a matter of whether or not it's moving east-west, but that one right there had such good downward action. Great pitch.
Duffy, often known as the Duff Man in baseball circles. This is the final year of his current deal, so he'll be a free agent at season's end.
Yeah, Matty, there's 3 dates. The time you get called up and the time you get to arbitration, and one when you finally hit free agency, where you have a chance to truly enjoy this game and get paid for all the hard work. And this is the start of it. The arbitration process allows these guys to finally start making some real dollars in this game.
And he'll go after the first offering here, although this looked to be well below the knees. It's strike 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And a sinker's in there for a called strike, and he forges ahead 0-2. And he fouls this one off. The 0-2 once more. Again, he sends it out of play. Swing and a miss. He struck him out with a 2-seamer, and the inning is over. Giants down in order. They trail things here 2-0. Next up for Los Angeles, Logan Forsythe. And you see the numbers there. He's been very dangerous at the plate, to say the least.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Line drive to center field. Blackman is there, and he has it for the first out.
Time for a look at the San Francisco Giants on defense. And let's focus on Anthony Rizzo. Not only a Gold Glove winner, this guy has won a Platinum Glove, bailing out his infielders time and time again with his soft hands and feel for the game.
Digging in the switch hitter, Yasmani Grandal. He begins this one with the 4th best batting average in the National League. 0-1 the count. Rizzo trying to get there, and no one will get this one. The 0-1. High pop-up.
Too early. Yeah, I had it this.
And there are 2 away now.
Batting ninth, Edgar Alex Wood.
So here's the Dodgers pitcher, Alex Wood. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First pitch on its way.
Ooh.
Skied into straightaway right. Calzado is there, and that retires the side. Dodgers retired on just 4 pitches. After 2, it's a 2-0 ball game. Not far from us here at Dodger Stadium, the beautiful beaches of Southern California. Thanks again for joining us on MLB Network. First offering on its way. Grounded back up the middle. Forsythe is there. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the 3rd. So with 1 away now, let's quickly give you a look at the standings in the National League West entering play today as you see where these 2 teams sit in relation to one another.
Wow, almost 70 wins and no loss.
And now the Giants pitcher, Warren Spahn. Here's the first pitch to him. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike.
Hey, that's another nice 2-seamer right there. He's been able to manipulate that pitch all game, keeping it at the hollow of the knee, getting a lot of ground balls and a lot of swing and miss.
Turner is up with it. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, third baseman.
Here's the Hall of Famer Wade Boggs. 2 away in the inning, and Dan, it looks like this could be another 1-2-3 inning for him.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound, and it's been impressive to watch. It'll be interesting to see how long he can keep this dominance up.
In there for strike 1, 0-1.
Watching him on the mound, I'm really impressed with what he's doing right now. He's been really aggressive and confident over the...
There's a swing and a ball hit in the
Go
air, and a ball
the
that we got every stitch of, as that one, without a doubt, is gone.
And he was totally dialed in for the first 2 hitters, seducing a couple of easy grounders. Then he catches way too much of the plate on the 3rd guy, and it winds up in the seats. Sometimes you can fall in the trap of not focusing all the way through the end of an inning when you're rolling out there on the mound. That might have happened here.
Popped up. Grandal is under it, and that ends the inning. Giants get 1 back on the solo homer. Bye-bye, baby. Bottom of the 3rd coming up. It's the Dodgers 2 and the Giants 1. Digging in to try it again, Gerard Dyson. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. 3rd baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch. Swing hard liner to left center, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. Already 2 hits in the ball game as he's on base here in the home 3rd, and we'll call up our Dodger leaderboard to show you that his total ranks him 3rd best on the squad. Here's the shortstop, Yunel Escobar. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. From the belt, the pitch. Line to the right side. In there, a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Now batting.
Boy, something you don't see very often. You got a guy that can run at first base. Normally you'll see a hitter try to take a pitch or two, D-Row, to give that guy a chance to steal a bag.
You know, it's funny you say that, Dan, because coming up in those situations, you want
Nice.
Now, meanwhile here, this ball's hit fairly well down that left field line, and it's going to stay fair. It's a home run. A 3-run shot down the line in left, number 22 on the year, and it's suddenly a 5-1 ball game. That ball was absolutely blasted. 113 miles an hour off the bat, according to Show Track. As you see the distance there, that's one that'll get people talking. Giancarlo Stanton now.
The last at-bat, Eddie, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
And he'll indeed make the play in foul territory for the first out.
I'm sure his eyes lit up when he saw that curveball hanging in the zone, but maybe he tried to do too much with it because basically he hit it straight up. No doubt he wants that pitch back, and the pitcher, he just dodged a bullet.
So here's Matt Kemp now. He swings and sends it in the air to right center field. Blackman is under it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Up next for the Dodgers, first baseman, Danny.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Danny Valencia. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Fouled away. Slapped hard the opposite way, but a little unlucky there as it's hit right to him in right field for the final out of the inning. But the Dodgers strike for 3, all courtesy of the 3-run home run. We're through 3 here in Southern California. It's now 5-1. Digging in for his second at-bat, Babe Ruth.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
And no swing, apparently. Ball 1.
Well, you're in trouble at the plate if you fall behind this guy 0-2, so that was a good job to hold up right there.
And it's fouled away. The 1-2. High and deep to left center field. Ranging back is Dyson at the track, but he can't get it as it's off the wall. Around second now and headed for third. And he will make it there safely as he fires off the fourth with a leadoff triple.
Well, when this thing left its bat, I thought it had the distance to get out of here, but it goes over the fielder's head and skips away in the bottom of the wall, allowing him to cruise into third.
Here's Charlie Blackman now. And he's a bit tardy there on the first pitch fastball. It's 0-1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Ruth, the runner at third with no outs. And he took something off of it there. It's 1-2. The 1-2. Lifted down the line in left. Kemp on the run. He makes the play. A fine running catch to get the first out of the inning. And no shot of testing anything there. He'll hold on at third with one gone. So a nice running catch on display that time as we get a look at it again with Show Track. He took a nice route, covered a good amount of ground, 100 feet to be exact, to bring that one in. Well done. Ready for another chance? Anthony Rizzo. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Wood sets. First pitch on the way. Right over the middle, knee high. 5-1 our score as we play the fourth here. Stays alive, still 0-2.
Batter's going to have to find a way to regroup right there. That caught too much of the plate. He knew it. He missed it. He might not get another opportunity to put the ball in play.
2 strike pitches, chopped foul at the plate, and we'll do it again. Down the first baseline, but a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2.
6 fouls in a row. This is turning into one of those epic at-bats. Who's going to blink first? Is the pitcher going to continue to attack the zone, or is the hitter going to come outside it?
Dyson is there, and that should be deep enough to score the run. And the runner from third crosses the plate.
Number 8, shortstop.
Striding in once again, Matt Duffy. Bases empty and 2 gone following the sacrifice fly. Fouled off.
Clean slate on the base pass after that sac fly a minute ago, so now's the time to be aggressive with these hitters. Go right after them and try to get out of this inning with only 1 run scored.
A windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he fouls this one off. 2 runs, 3 hits, and no errors on the Giant ledger to this point.
Excuse me.
And he comes back with a fastball. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. So it's 1 run on 1 hit. So coming to the plate, Logan Forsythe hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat. First pitch on its way. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Blackman's after it. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out. Here's the catcher, Yasmani Grandal.
Yasmani Grandal.
First delivery to him on the way. Fouled away. 5 runs, 6 hits. No errors for the Dodgers thus far. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Hit out towards second. Backhanded. Throw to first will get him. Already 2 away here in the home fourth.
Now batting, pitcher, Alex Wood.
So here now's the pitcher, Alex Wood. He flew out in his last at-bat. Here comes the first pitch. Now a flare out toward right center. VR onto the grass. He can't get there, so the inning will continue.
Boy, Dewar, you're talking about frustrating as a pitcher. You have the pitcher up with 2 outs, and he extends the inning there with a base hit.
Yeah, it's funny. I've hit 8th in my career, and the grind was to try and get the pitcher up so you could waste that out and flip the lineup over. This guy took it into his own hands and did just that. By getting a knock, now we could have some issues here.
Here's Gerard Dyson. And he's first pitch swinging here as he lines this one into left field for a base hit.
Hey, after back-to-back 2-out hits right now, this pitcher thought he was going to cruise through this inning, and now he's got traffic, and he's in jeopardy with a ball in the gap or a ball missed over the heart of the plate, a crooked number going on for him.
Into the box, Yunel Escobar. And he'll quickly send a line drive to center field. That's in there, base hit. And they'll put the brakes on that runner at third, and that means the bases are loaded now with 2 away.
Boy, this is a big inning, Bruin. How about back-to-back singles? The bags are loaded, and he is in deep trouble.
Yes, he is, no doubt about it. Nothing fires you up more than knocking the donut off your bat on the on-deck circle and realizing all the pillows are taken right now. Major traffic. You got to stay within yourself, not try and do too much and get a pitch in your zone.
Breaking ball that's cut on and missed for the first strike.
Even though we're still in the early going, I think this game's at a tipping point right now. They've got a chance to put this game out of reach, but if they can't score anymore here, the other guys feel like the door's still open.
Hit the other way out toward right field. Calzado is after it. He's got it, and they get out of the jam unscathed.
That was weird. That was a
Dodgers
weird
leave
pitch
them loaded,
position
and it remains
that I hit
5-2.
the ball. I thought it was gonna go over the stand.
So
but
in now for San Francisco,
that was a little bit too
Jonathan
short.
Villar. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. 50th pitch of the game on its way. Down the third baseline. Scooped up on the backhand. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
Now batting, catcher, Austin.
That'll bring in Austin Barnes. Here's the pitch. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
The difference between 0-1 and 1-0 is so monumental, and this guy has been on top of his game all day, attacking the zone and getting ahead of these hitters.
We're in the 5th inning here. 5-2 is our score. Hit in the air down the right field line, but this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. Ready with another 0-2. Hits this one hard the other way. Valencia right there, and he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
The pitcher, number 20, Warren Spahn.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Warren Spahn. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. First delivery to him on the way. Fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind. Now the 0-1. Now pitch swung on and foul tip right off the mask. It sounded like of the home plate umpire, and that cannot feel too good, I wouldn't imagine. 2 out, nobody on. A swing and a miss at a sinker. The strikeout retires the side. Inning is over. The dangerous Giancarlo Stanton will get the first shot when we return. It's the Dodgers 5 and the Giants 2. Back with Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian, and leading off the inning, the big right-handed slugger Giancarlo Stanton. Here comes the first pitch.
I know it's a guessing game, but usually when you flip that coin, it better come up fastball at this level. You cannot be late right there. That was right in the wheelhouse.
A bouncer up the middle. Villar loves it. And quickly, there's one down to lead off the frame.
Now batting, left fielder.
Digging in to try it again, Matt Kemp. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Squared that one up just a little late. 1 out, nobody on. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Kemp will turn and go to second. And he's in there easily at second with a one-out double. But baseball is a game of streaks and runs, and he is on one right now.
No question, he's swinging the bat very well of late. And when that's the case, you can't wait to get in the batter's box. Definitely the case in this game. That's his second base knock. This one for extra bases.
That's now 2 hits so far for him in this one. This is line to left, and that'll get down out there near the wall. He's in at second safely, as also on the play a run comes across to score.
He didn't fool anybody there because he was waiting on that curveball all the way. Stays back and lets it break right over the heart of the plate. Gives it a ride and drives in a run. Nice piece of hitting right there.
Into the box now, Logan Forsythe, and it's fouled away. No hits to this point. Ready with the 0-1. And this is sliced foul into the stands in right, out of play.
He was able to foul that one off, but you could tell he was definitely late. That breaking ball, the pitch before that heater right there, definitely threw his timing off.
He's short, hit hard. A dive, but he can't knock it down. It's through for a base hit. And the runner from second will stay put at third, so they're runners at the corners now with one away. Well, when you're going as well as he is, not even a 2-strike count is going to get in your way.
Yeah, Matty, he's having a monster season, well over 300. Right there, when you're feeling that confident at the plate, it doesn't matter what the count is. You're willing to go deep and still feel confident.
Here's the catcher, Yasmani Grandal. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. Runners are at the corners with one man out. Line toward the alley in left center. And that's into the outfield for a one-out hit. A run in. Here's a second runner around third. And a relay home.
Nice.
He is in there. That base hit was screaming off the bat, and our show track technology more than confirms it. 111 miles an hour was the exit velocity of that line drive. Now here comes Bruce Bochy out of the Giants dugout on his way to the mound. And he's going to motion for the bullpen, as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. So he'll make his way to the dugout after working just 4 1/3, and he just didn't have his best stuff in this one. Alberto Zamora gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. Standing in now, Alex Wood, as he connects on the first pitch with a fly ball to center. Blackman is there, 2 gone, and no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now. Digging in and looking for more, Gerard Dyson trying to keep it going. A perfect 3 for 3 thus far. Here's the first pitch to him. Line drive to center field. And that's in there, base hit. And they're going to hold that runner at third base, as even with 2 away, they didn't like their chances there.
Hey, sometimes you need a little bit of luck, too, as a pitcher. This ball absolutely scorched. Actually hit so hard that it wasn't able to drive a run in.
Yeah, I'm actually surprised. I know that ball was hit on the line. Surprised the third base coach held him with 2 outs.
Riding in once again, Yunel Escobar. 3 across so far in the inning, and another 2 out there on base.
Yeah, Matt, and this inning's really starting to get away from them on the defensive side of the ball. Stranding the rest of those guys out here feels absolutely essential for them at this point.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. So they strike for 3 runs on 5 hits, no errors, and a couple of men left on. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. It's the Dodgers 8 and the Giants 2. Here's the Hall of Famer Wade Boggs. And through 5 turns at bat, they've only mustered a total of 3 hits. Not terrible, but they're certainly not firing on all cylinders.
Well, it's getting a little bit too late in this game, but this continues like this. In today's game, with so many dominant bullpen arms, you certainly don't want to wait until the 8th or 9th to try to wake the bats up.
Now batting, right fielder, Ronald Calzado.
Ready once again, Ronald Calzado. First pitch of the at-bat. Oh, it's hit to third. 5. Turner has it. Forsythe on to first, and they turn the double play.
That's a great example there of why the sinker is such an effective pitch. The hitter's eyes see it higher in the zone than it ends up, and that makes it real tough to square up.
Ready for another shot now. Babe Ruth. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. First pitch on its way. Here's a strike.
You know, guys, sometimes guys don't like pulling the trigger. They want to see something go by, calibrate the speed, calibrate the brake, and then make their adjustments off that. Maybe that's the case right here.
Here's a high pop-up. And Escobar will make the catch, and that ends the inning. Giants are down on 4 pitches. Still 8-2. Digging in once again, Justin Turner. He'll get things started here in the second half of the 6th. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Late swing, but he's still able to get a lot of this one out toward deep right field. And he's going to make the catch on the warning track. A fine running play there for the first out. Next up for Los Angeles, Giancarlo Stanton. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Leaves a slider right over the middle.
Oh, he thanks his lucky stars right there, getting away with that hanger. I cannot believe he didn't pull the trigger on that pitch.
Oh, and here's a drive. Well hit out to straightaway center. And off the batter's eye for a home run. An impressive shot to dead center field. A solo home run here off the bat of Giancarlo Stanton. His second of the game, as this is now a 7-run ball game. Ball's jumping in this one. That's the 4th to leave the yard so far.
Matty V, this is just one of those days where the ball seems to be flying, D-Row. The hitter's on point, the pitchers aren't making very good pitches.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. It's all about executing pitches, and they're not doing it today. They're leaving a lot of balls over the heart of the plate, and this offense, both offenses are taking advantage.
Calzado is there, 2 down.
Up next for the Dodgers, first baseman,
Ready for another chance? Danny Valencia. It was an RBI double for him in his last turn to the plate. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. No balls and a strike to count. Rizzo might try to make a play on it, and this is going to get down. It's a foul ball. The 0-1 pitch. Sent in the air out to straightaway center. Duffy is there, and the side is retired. But the Dodgers add on courtesy of this solo home run. 4, 5, and 6 coming up to start the 7th, and it's now a 9-2 ball game. Back here at Dodger Stadium, the men in blue leading in this one as we get set to begin the 7th. But before we do, let's check out the game summary to this point. Fastball in there for a called strike.
Hey, it's really hard to pitch a gem. And what helps? This guy's first pitch strike percentage, how about 100%? Can't get any better than that.
High in the air down the right field line. And the 7th inning starts with a fly out here, 1 away.
Up next for the Giants.
So 1 gone in the inning, and that'll bring up the first baseman, Anthony Rizzo. And that's cut on and missed, 0-1.
I know it goes without saying, but the best pitch in baseball is getting ahead with a first pitch strike. That's why this guy's been able to stay in this game, pounding the zone.
Kemp has a read on it, 2 gone.
The batter, number 8, shortstop, Matt.
So coming to the plate, Matt Duffy. He was sent packing on strikes in his last trip. First pitch coming, here it is. Grounded fouled off to the right. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Chopped at the plate. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Giants are down 1-2-3. They're down by a touchdown. It's 9-2. Next for the Dodgers, Logan Forsythe. They'll start things out here in the bottom of inning number 7.
Logan Forsythe.
First offering on its way. Oh, and he gets the inning started with a bang as this is hit high and deep to left field. And it's gone as they add still another. A solo shot here to left. Home run number 5 on the year as they've widened this lead to 8 now. Stepping in now, Yasmani Grandal.
Yasmani
As he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Ruth is there, and he makes the catch for the out. So here's the Dodgers pitcher, Alex Wood. He's been great on the mound, so we'll see if he can do something with the bat here as well. He's earned the chance to take this at bat.
Yeah, Matt, when a guy's throwing the ball as well as he has, it kind of forces the manager's hand to stay with him. He's been exciting to watch, and he's really had this crowd behind him the entire game.
First pitch of the at-bat. No balls and 1 strike. Here's the pitch. Soft liner to the right side. He lays out for it, but he can't pull it in. He threw first and hustling for second. He's around second now, and they still haven't gotten to this thing. Wood takes the turn at third. He wants it all. And the ball's waiting for him, and he's out at the plate as he pretty much just ran out of gas out there.
Obviously, they got a little over-aggressive there. When you've got the lead like this, you can afford to do that a little more. We'll see if that lost run ends up being a factor at all.
Here's Gerard Dyson. And he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike 1. 4 hits for him in this one, all singles. This is skied into the air to straightaway center. And Blackman will make the catch here, and that ends the inning. 1 for the Dodgers on the solo home run. We're through 7 this afternoon. It's the Dodgers 10 and the Giants 2. Coming to the plate now, Jonathan Villar. We're in the 8th now, and nothing's changed out there on the mound.
Well, I've been very impressed with how this starter's going about his business, Matt. He's looked really sharp, and it's hard to know if it's had any effect, but getting that early lead from his off.
Here comes the Dodger manager making his way toward the mound. And a change is in the offing, as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon.
Number 28, Juan Coronado.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Fouled off. Now the 0-2 pitch. Line toward the gap in left center, but this will be pulled in out there in left center. Well hit, but a rough out, number 1. Final line there for the Dodgers starting pitcher. Great day's work any way you look at it. So in now for San Francisco, Austin Barnes. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And he fouls this one off. Coronado comes into the day third in all-star balloting among relievers, so we'll wait and see if he ends up receiving an invite.
Yeah, and you don't want to leave it up to a manager's decision. You want to get in based on the fan vote, and he has a chance to do exactly that if he can make a late push as we head towards the Midsummer Classic.
And now it looks like we'll have a pinch hitter here as Melky Cabrera has grabbed a bat and begun to loosen in the on-deck circle. A knee-high sinker, tough pitch, strike 1. And he comes in as a player to watch out for, hitting well over 300 on the season. And he powers a cut fastball by him that time, and he's in charge now, 0-2. Here it comes on 0-2. Hit back up the middle. And Cabrera's going to have himself a base hit.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Here's the Hall of Famer Wade Boggs as he takes a cold strike on the black. It's 0-1. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
Hey, that's obviously the game plan against this guy. Bury it in on his hands. He finds himself down 0-2 now. He doesn't know if he's coming back in there or going breaking stuff down the way.
Comes back with the cut fastball for strike 3 called, and they're 2 down.
It's been a really rough day for this lineup. There's really no other way to say it. Not a lot of good scoring opportunities, and when they've had them, like right now, it's just been an uphill battle for them to make anything positive happen.
Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Here's the 0-1. And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2. From the stretch. Sent on the ground out to second. Throw on to first, and the Giants will be turned away here as that ends the inning. Giants leave a couple, and the lead stays at 8. It's 10-2. Michael Feliz enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is. Ready now, Yunel Escobar. Couple of singles for him in 4 trips for him this afternoon. He's set, and the pitch. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Blackmon on the move. He's got it 1 away. Striding in, Justin Turner. He homered back in the 3rd inning in this one. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Sliders in for a strike. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
Takes this the other way to right. And that's into the outfield for a one-out base hit.
Dan, count goes out the window with this batter right here. It doesn't matter if it's 0-2, 2-0, he's locked.
He has great bat-to-ball skills. There are some guys that just have a knack, Dero, of being able to get the barrel of the ball, and this is one of those guys.
Giancarlo Stanton now. And he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike one. 2 home runs already to his name in this one, and we'll see if he could possibly strike again.
This guy's having a pretty good week so far in one game. His last at bat, his second home run of the game. We'll see if they'll pitch him a little bit more carefully in this AB.
The guy on the mound must have a different scouting report than we have right here. This looks like a beautiful situation for a double play right here, but he continues to pound up in the zone.
Hit on the ground to third. Bars fields it cleanly. The second for one. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Stepping into the box, Babe Ruth starting things for his side in the ninth as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. Oh, and it's off the rooftop out there. Well, that's the 6th home run we've watched leave the yard in this one. Guys, what do you think's behind the hitting we've seen here today?
Dan, they're absolutely knocking the cover off the ball. I'm curious to get your take on this. I didn't find it to be the truth. I didn't mind hitting at night, but a lot of guys say they see the ball better during the day.
You know what's funny, D-Row, is I preferred to pitch in night games as opposed to day games. I always thought it was advantage to the hitter, and so far that looks like it's the case in this one right here. They must be seeing the ball really well because they're just absolutely smoking the baseball right now.
First pitch coming. Here it is. A knee-high sinker. Tough pitch. Strike one. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, D-Row, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense took full advantage.
Yeah, you know, D-Row, one of the things about pitching is you want to have location, and it was obvious in this one today that the pitchers weren't on point, and what happens when that happens? Hitters make you pay, and the long ball was a big part of this one here.
So he sets him down swinging. Anthony Rizzo retired, and now they're down to their final out in this one. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. Here comes the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. Now what's left of this crowd this afternoon gets to their feet. Inside as he might be trying to set him up here 1-2.
Well, you don't want to get caught looking for the final out. That's a tough pitch to lay off. Impressive that he did.
2 out, nobody on. Last strike here for the Giants. There's a swing and a high pop-up.
The game is over.
Catch is made, and the Dodgers will add one more to their winning streak as this ball game is over.
Man, they've already put the all-time winning streak record in their rearview mirrors. But with every win, it gets further and further away. We could say this now. This is one of the greatest teams in the history of baseball.
10-3 at the end of this contest. The Dodgers pick up win number 70 to top the division. Alex Wood earns his 8th victory of the season. Warren Spahn is slapped with 8 earned runs as he takes the loss. So that'll just about do it.
Nice. We will see you soon or later on. Thank you everybody for watching. This is Mr. Shiny. Here we go. See you guys later.